guys, we're here in downtown Toronto to ask post-secondary students how their experience going into university was. So when they were in high school, were they pressured into going into certain universities? Did they have scholarships? We're going to ask sort of questions like that, and we're going to see what we find out. So yeah, we're here down at Nathan Phillips Square, and we'll see. Hi, we're doing a documentary about post-secondary education. So like, you're a university student, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm Melanie. I go to U of T, and I'm studying math.
Hi there, my name's Caliber Riddle. I'm a first-year student at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario.
I'm Scarlett. I also attend U of T, second-year architecture.
I'm Rami Zabab. I go to the University of Georgia College of Pharmacy down in Athens, Georgia, which is in the States.
Hey, I'm Lee Gunn. I'm from the States. I go to U of T at UTM campus.
My name is Ali Marmel. I went to the University of Georgia. I just graduated. I will be attending Mercer Medical School in the fall.
Happy with mom.
My name is Justine. I'm currently just finished up my first year at University of British Columbia. So, yeah, it's far.
We're going to kind of talk about your high school experience, right?
Okay.
So, growing up, did you feel pressured either by your parents or other teachers to attending a certain university?
Yeah.
I often think, it was difficult, and especially moving into upper years in high school, that is definitely something that I did notice, especially as soon as individuals start looking at which post-secondary pathway they're going to go down. There is definitely a stigma towards certain institutions. For example, University of Western Ontario is considered a party school, other schools are considered better than others. So with that being said, I did feel like there was a little bit of pressure, and you take it in stride. Like, obviously there's some criticisms you listen to, others you don't.
Okay, sounds good.
I'd say my parents pushed me to try to take the hardest path, I guess, or the path that would bring about the most success for me later on in life. Like, being from a very Arab-cultured family, they really wanted me to pursue something in medicine or law or engineering or something like that. And I thought about all of them. My dad was an engineer. He kind of pushed me to do that, but I didn't really find joy in that after I took a few classes. But then I knew I wanted to help people, and I thought medicine would be the perfect way, so I chose pharmacy.
It's incredible.
Right, obviously, everyone's gonna have their own influence, especially like growing up. Since I was an immigrant, a lot of people, like growing up as an immigrant family, you got a lot of more responsibility since they brought you. It's an investment, right? So personally, like, I think everyone can strive for greatness. The problem is that in today's time and age where there's so much to care about, not a lot of people realize that your parents' ideas that's manifested in you to make that six-figure digit is not really being you.
My parents are Lebanese, so my parents were always kind of, they're very progressive. They kind of allowed me to choose for myself where I wanted to do. I chose the University of Georgia because college is incredibly expensive, especially in the States. They're shelling out $10,000 a semester sometimes. So University of Georgia is the most affordable university, and it provides a fantastic education. That's why I chose that university.
When you were in high school again, do you feel there was a lot of pressure from all ends? They're just like pressure?
Absolutely. High schools, especially now, my brother's he's becoming a senior this year, and I can definitely tell going back to the high school I used to go to that the students are under tremendous pressure, both from their parents and both academically. To get into the University of Georgia now, you need almost require a 3.9, 4.0 GPA, followed by an SAT score of like 1850, which is incredibly difficult to get. So it's only getting harder to get into these schools. So I can absolutely understand, the pressure.
I feel pressured by my parents and my teachers.
My parents really wanted me to go to Waterloo, which I don't know, it's kind of boring, so I never really wanted to go to there. I guess like everyone was kind of going to university, so it just felt like the thing to do.
Right.
But I couldn't see myself doing anything else really, personally. Yeah.
So,
And especially in China, ranking is almost everything. So I wanted to go to U of T actually.
did scholarships impact your decision to attend this university?
Yeah.
I grew up in the States, but I only came to UTM because I got a good scholarship to come. That really depends. Scholarship would only have any kind of impact in you, depending on the fact that how high do you want to go in your education level, right? Undergrad, it's generally same. You go here, you go there. It's going to be pretty similar criteria, but for the long run, if you plan to ever go to MBA, get a further degree, then you might as well save money earlier so you're not in debt.
Definitely. So I was very lucky to get a scholarship from Queens as well as a scholarship from a few institutions in my local town. And with that being said, yeah, it did have a little bit of an instigating factor towards which university I did choose. My parents have been very helpful with financing. However, at the same time, everything does help. And yeah, that is one of the primary reasons why I did select Queens.
So I really wanted to move across country at the West Coast, so that was that was one of my top choices. So parents were kind of reluctant in sending me like halfway across the country. So definitely getting a scholarship was better.
Obviously, because of the cost of post-secondary, it really does have a big impact on students deciding, you know, whether they want to go away or not, right? Because it's just a large chunk of money. But with the recent changes in the OSAP, we've been really trying to get that message out so that hopefully it's less of a burden. And many of our students are going to earn some money anyways from the scholarship. It's just a matter of whether they can get $2,000 or $4,000. And again, once again, if you go to a university that's a little bit further out, like Laurentian or Nipissing, you get more money for the same amount of average, right? So, but the financial part, yes, it definitely impacts some of the students' decision whether or not to go away.
I feel like college is more popular since there's more to offer.
Advice that I could give, be it college, university, wherever you go, now is the time. It's a great area to be living in. You're going to get recognized at whatever talent you got. So chase something that will make you happy, because there's no hard work that goes wasted, right? So yeah.
I'm Mrs. Laulu in guidance. I'm a guidance counselor and the head of the guidance department at Richview. Yeah, all students probably, if they've done a little bit of research, there are ones that they think are probably either a little bit more prestigious, or they might think that the program is better. So they tend to be quite competitive, of course. And so yes, there's quite a bit of pressure in that sense. Sometimes it's because of financial restraints that
Young people have so much to offer. So how can we better include them in the labor market? What could be the solution?